This is not one neighborhood. It's not just one road. This storm is impacting every corner of Green Country, and that's why we have your live coverage everywhere. As temperatures drop fast and snow falls later tonight, 2 News has anchors and reporters live across the region. You can see our team here. From Tulsa to Claremore, Muskogee to McAllister, Tahlequah to Owasso. We are tracking conditions in real time from the streets you drive, the neighborhoods you live in, and the communities preparing to ride this out together. We start here in the Tulsa Metro, where Mayor Monroe Nichols signed an emergency declaration this afternoon. We turn to the GRDA weather chaser to understand how this storm is moving between communities. 2 News Oklahoma staff Manchin is traveling through the Metro tonight, checking out those road conditions.
Naomi, we are going to be your eyes and ears on the roads in the Metro for the next couple of days. Right now, we're on 169 near the Creek Turnpike for Broken Arrow, and we are seeing some plows out on the road, but right now road conditions are okay. ODOT tells me that they've already have their crews in position, about 25 trucks rolled out this afternoon to be ready to go as soon as things start coming in as the storm makes its way into Tulsa. But for right now, things are looking okay. So the roads have been treated. The ODOT treated bridges starting yesterday afternoon in the Tulsa area, and the city also started treating roads yesterday. They have crews on standby as well. A little bit about that emergency declaration the mayor signed this afternoon is just to make sure that as the storm moves in, if we need extra resources, if we need extra help as things come into the area, it'll be easier to get those into Tulsa. So that's what we're looking at right now. Roads are okay, but we're going to head over to Bixby where we find TJ Eckert. TJ, how are things looking there?
Steph, I'm sure it's a little colder outside than it is in the weather chaser there. Hopefully your driver's got the heat on for you nice and nice. I'm sure it is. Okay, yeah, we're in Bixby. We're going to talk about Glenpool. We talked about Bixby in the 5. Glenpool now here on our 6 o'clock show. Jesse Hale is the public works director there in the city of Glenpool. He tells me they have 2 plows and they're ready to go at a moment's notice. They'll be on and off whenever they're needed there for the city. The 2 big areas that people think about in Glenpool is 151st and that a new overpass on Highway 75 at 141st. Well, 75 and 151st are both ODOT. Glenpool is going to treat all those city streets, of course, right? Now, we've heard a lot about brine. We've heard a lot about the pre-treatment of roads. Glenpool, of course, doing that right now as we speak, about 4 hours before the weather moves in, he tells me. They're using what's called brown salt. Brown salt, which is called actually the ice slicer. Here he is describing that.
It takes about 48 hours for it to really go away. And it has a little bit of grit, and it works really well. We used it last year. We'll see how it does in this temperature. It's supposed to melt at a lower temperature, or keep melting at a lower temperature.
Sorry, Jesse and I were nerding out there about brown salt. So there you go. We'll have more from him and Bixby coming up in the next half hour. For now, let's send it to Sharon Phillips. She's over in Broken Arrow. Hey, Sharon.
Hey, TJ, I hope you're doing warm and staying warm. I know we are trying to stay warm over here in Broken Arrow, but the good thing is the city of Broken Arrow has been preparing for this winter weather event since Wednesday, and so far they have put down more than 11,000 gallons of brine along the roadways. Now, earlier today, we were at Fire Station 1, and we were speaking with Broken Arrow Fire Chief Jeremy Moore, who says they have 4 additional units that will be strategically placed all throughout the city to ensure timely emergency response. Now, he tells me one of their biggest goals will be to help ambulances get in and out of the neighborhoods. He says they cleared their priority streets first, so oftentimes the ambulances get stuck in those neighborhoods. Now, Moore says he does expect to see an increase in all types of calls, including slips and falls, house fires, and carbon monoxide poisoning.
As the cold conditions persist, some folks may use unconventional heating sources. We would encourage everybody to use heaters and appliances consistent with the manufacturer's recommendations, and don't use their ovens or those types of things. That can create carbon monoxide in the house, and that is a very dangerous situation as well.
Now, we do want to mention the police department and fire department is asking everyone not to park on the roadways because that can impede emergency vehicles. Now we're going to send it over to Emma Birch, my friend in Tahlequah. And Emma, how are things looking there?
Well, Sharon, I will say it's brutally cold outside, and that's why I am luckily inside with my new group of friends here in Tahlequah. I'm here at the United First Methodist Church, where they are housing right now a little over 20 people, but they're expecting about 50 people who don't have a nice, warm place to stay. They're playing a fun game of bingo right now, but they just had dinner about an hour ago, and they're providing hot meals, warm showers, and of course, a place to sleep to stay out of the cold. The senior pastor, Shanna Dry, says this would not be possible without the help of the town.
We have churches that have stepped up, other churches have stepped up to make sure that they are helping. River Valley Church and Roots Church are serving meals, bringing in meals and serving meals throughout this time.
And the Tahlequah Police and the Cherokee Nation are also assisting with getting supplies and bringing people in. And you can see tons of coats and blankets for all sizes here. And the shelter, their doors will stay open until 10:30 tonight. It will open back up at 7:30 in the morning. But if you know somebody that's already outside that needs to come in, you can call the number at 918-456-6141. And they will come and assist and find that person to bring them inside, because nobody should be out here in this frigid cold. And we'll be out here in Tahlequah all night tonight, all tomorrow, and Sunday. But for right now, we'll toss it back to Naomi at the desk.
Emma, thank you. This storm just getting started. As it's pushing in, our team, as you could see, is spread across green country, tracking what's changing in real time.